flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Kemba Walker is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. MP out there with Trae Young, and it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Now here's Walker, following the miss by MP. Barrett against Young. Capella trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Young.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down. Feels like 90% of the time.
Now here's Fournier. That one goes. Count it. We're about 1 minute into the first. Young passes to Smooth. Randall with the block.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
Barrett wide open. He fires. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Now here's Reddish. To the paint. Collins kicks to Young. 5 on the clock. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go. Inside, here's Robinson. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Always a solid rebounder. Mitchell has shown the ability to dominate the backboard for stretches.
And I think what it comes down to for Mitchell Robinson is consistency of effort. It's not the production. It's not points and rebounds and all that kind of stuff. It's just consistent effort for him, and the numbers will come.
Lets it go from 14. Off the left rim and out.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Passes to Randall. Kicks it to Walker. Down low, here's Robinson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, Robinson staying with the shot. I feel there was definite contact on the play, so not easy to get that one to go down.
Young is double. Here's Smooth. Pass to Reddish. Here's Smooth. Barrett covering. Here's Smooth. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And defense tries to shut MP out, but he's got the touch to strike from mid-range.
To the middle, here's Randall. And a wide open look for Walker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. 6-point game. Here's Smooth. It's good from about 19 feet.
And MP's shot selection is impressive. Terrific at realizing when he should look to fire.
Robinson passes to Walker. And it goes down 2 points. Walker's got 5 now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And now the first timeout call here for the Hawks. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big that won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him, but boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Nerlens Noel is second. In the third spot, Clint Cavella.
And when either of those guys are on the floor, that low post defense is immediately something.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Cavella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Collins comes in for Gallinari. MP's checked in for Hunter. And it's Williams in for Wright. A step back shot here. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
The way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Knicks trail by 6. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Williams is out there with MP. And it's Bogdanovich in its small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Right side, Fournier. And he dunks it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why he settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Outside, Walker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great concentration from Robinson there. Good work to accept the contact and then keep working through it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And that one falls for Robinson. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Outside, Walker. They double-team Walker. Fournier finds Barrett.
2 minutes to make it for half. 2 minutes.
Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Young. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Walker with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Randle surveying the D.
Yeah, the man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And he drives in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Fournier. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Walker. To get open is Robinson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Fournier. And he gets it back. Driving in. Here's Smooth. And that one goes long.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really a losing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Barrett's just one of those guys who you can see the competitive drive that he has. He's a hungry player. He's young. There's no doubt he's going to get better.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 1.
Working on consistency with that jumper. You can see Barrett has improved his shooting mechanics. Much more repeatable motion now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson make up the inside pair. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. Randall passes to Fournier. Back to Randall. The 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Randall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Atlanta's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. You can see Barrett looks a lot more comfortable now from every spot, Greg, on the floor.
From 3, mid-range to free throw line. When he knocks down shots, defenders have to creep up to stay connected. And that's when he can put the ball on the floor and get by people.
There's Walker with the 3. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And yes, it's good.
What a read from MP. I love how he looks to get it to his open teammates.
Right side, Fournier takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Walker. That one, no good. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Smooth. Barrett covering. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
And for whatever reason, their confidence in the mid-range game has shown up here tonight. They've been impressive from there. That shot's been there all day long, and they've knocked it down.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Noel. Here's Smooth. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Knicks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shots good by Gibson.
Working on the inside, Taj Gibson goes to it. Tremendous at imposing his will down there.
Right from outside. And they recover it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's Atlanta leading by just 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry. Right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Young, DeAndre Hunter out there, Gallinari, then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Smooth in at the 2-guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And there's the pass to Smooth. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Fournier against Bogdanovich. Gallinari trying to get open. He doesn't hit that one. The Knicks leading by 4. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. They grabbed their own miss. Randall no good. Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Molinari passes to Smooth. Shoots off the step back. Atlanta again missing.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Bogan Bogdanovic. And a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in.
First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat-out awesome.
Now Rose. To the inside. Here's Randle. He gets it in there.
Julius Randle.
And the Knicks lead by 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brenton, which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this, Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Here's Fournier. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. And a switcher also for New York. Walker's checked in for Rose. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Devin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Walker. Back to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. Looking to get it going, and he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
And that's the experience coming into play. Walker was called Cardiac Kimba in college because of his ability to take and make the big shot.
It's Young on the wing. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by New York. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Pass to Fournier. Can't hit that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Smooth. Started by Fournier. Here's Collins. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Walker. It's good.
And a clutch player since high school. Walker feels like the ball should be in his hands in those big moments, and it looks like the coach agrees.
Out left to the wing. Going inside. That shot missing. Randle with some nice D. So they foul intentionally.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Team third.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Atlanta calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it. Lou Williams living for the moment. Got clutch written all over him here tonight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Emmanuel quickly. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
It drops.
And how about the focus from MP? Pushing out all distractions and just draining that clutch shot.
Outside, Walker. So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius.
If you want to make excuses for a guy and basically give him reasons to continue to be mediocre and not improve his basketball game, that is on you. Nobody wants to hear that. You got to improve it. Look at Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard came into the NBA as a defensive specialist. Now he's one of the best offensive players, efficient offensive players in the NBA. Nobody wants to hear that. Yes, he is lazy. Not working on your free throw shooting is laziness. Not working on your jump shooting is a form of laziness because you don't want to do all of the work. You want to do some of the work and Tim.
So one other good game tomorrow that we'll get off tomorrow is Pistons Bucks. First Pistons game since Sunday, I guess you could call it. One aside, I think we have to bring up, just because, we'd like the show to be as topical as possible, is you had a nice appearance on ESPN this morning. Can't pick this up Tuesday night. ESPN this morning with our friend Stephen A. That is seemingly taking over the internet this afternoon. I didn't watch it live, but I was certainly sent it by 5 different people. If you watch the game that you do, I played the game, but I played the game today, and I'm playing against LeBron in the playoffs, and I'm playing against LeBron. I've played against LeBron for 15 years. Do you care to comment? I would just say this. I've done a bunch of different hits on ESPN. I'm really looking forward to doing games. I had a conversation earlier this morning with the gentleman in charge of scheduling events, as they call them. So I'm looking forward to doing games. But of the things I've done, I of course love doing SPP. I always love doing SPP, which I did last Wednesday night. I really enjoy doing First Take. Stephen A. is one of the most talented people on television, period. Sports. Yeah, it's entertainment. It's an objective fact. He can talk about anything. He is so talented. And so I love the back and forth with him. And my thing today was we got into a little bit of debate about whether the suspensions were warranted. He felt like Isaiah Stewart should have gotten more. And one of the takeaways I had was we're going to punish Isaiah Stewart more because he's bigger and stronger and nobody could tackle him. That's basically what it came down to. Like, guys are entitled to be mad. He didn't throw any punches. But then the part that Stephen A. kind of had a decent back and forth
was this idea that people don't fear LeBron. And he alluded to some physical fear. He alluded to some shit-talking fear. My argument against that, of course, is that LeBron has grown up in a different age than Michael Jordan did. LeBron has grown up in an age where everybody has a microphone, everybody has a Twitter account, there's 24/7 news cycle. We, collectively, as a society, have damn near tried everything to somehow discredit or dismantle LeBron's legacy. And all that guy has done is win, break records, build enterprises, build schools. There's certainly a level of respect. But for the fear factor, if you get into a playoff series with LeBron, if you're preparing to play LeBron, you're certainly fearful of who he is as a player. Physically, I took a charge on LeBron my 5th year in Orlando. I caught his spin move perfectly. I ended up with 11 stitches under my eye. And I was standing there knowing he was going to make that spin move. And was I standing there in fear? Absolutely. Absolutely I was.
What about mentally? I feel like every 2 weeks we have somebody on the show. Kyle Korver's former teammate was the most recent example of this a couple weeks ago. I guess Caruso came after him. I said the same thing. It's almost every week we have somebody on talking about how there's nobody that they play with preps and understands the game at a higher level than LeBron does. And these are the guys that are either playing with him or in certain cases, all-star players who are playing against him and watching him take their plays in the middle of a playoff series.
As much of a physical talent, and when I say physical, I mean everything. The body, the skill set, the game, all of the things that make LeBron great as a basketball player. He's equally as strong in the mental department. And he commands a certain level of fear that nobody in my generation, with the exception, I would say there's one other guy, and that's Steph Curry. You play against him, there's a level of respect and fear playing against him because you know at any given time he can go on one of those steps.
Every season was a new puzzle, right? So it's, as a leader of the team, it's not so much about yourself. You have to put that to the side and think about how to put together the puzzle for your teammates.
I'm just happy to be here now. Look at him run. Come on, man. Let me see something. Oh, my goodness.
That free throw.
Oh!
That's how it's done, Rach.
It's my first time ever having background dancers while doing an interview.
And we're gonna throw it up, and gosh darn it.
I like it. Is this the part of the game where it always cuts to? And it's you doing an interview with a player?
Yeah.
For real?
This is you.
So I made that part?
You made it.
Oh, wow. Mama, we made it.
Okay. Okay, 2. Come on.
On a scale of 9 to 10, how much do you think this is going to change your life?
12 and a half? Yeah, for sure.
1 million?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a quick glance outside the arena here in downtown Atlanta. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. Well, Kevin Durant has won titles, but he says, I've always been a champion. A champion is your approach to a craft every day. It's coming in. It's getting better. That's what champions do. Guys, for him, it's always been that pursuit of reaching his incredible potential.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. Man, what a matchup we have tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
DA, it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time, must-see TV.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Smooth in at the 2 spot. Now here's Young. Pass to Smooth. Hunter on the wing. Here's Smooth. Defended by Harden. Here's Smooth. Back to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Durant. Pass to Harden. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots and does a really good job setting up a shooter.
Here's Smooth. Last game out, he had 44. And it's Irving with a rebound. Goes up from the top of the key, and Harden gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And he drives in. Smooth shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you look at Hart. He doesn't beat you with great speed or by playing above the rim. He wins with pace, angles, and strength. As unique a scorer as we've seen in probably the last 30, 35 years in the NBA.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
To the middle. Here's Smooth. And that one is hammered home.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And Clark Harden is also an expert at using his body as a shield for the ball.
I think it's really a good lesson out there for young players coming up, B.A. Use what you have. Don't try to be somebody else. Use what you have. Don't make excuses, and then get busy putting the work in.
Now here's Capella. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
And what a beautiful move it was that he fit. And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. There's the drive. Collins with the rebound.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Smooth shot is good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The Nets have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Durant. And that one's good. Durant's got 7 points in the game. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Inside. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside Harden. To the wing on the left. Aldridge finds Irving. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Pass to Smooth. 13 feet out. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. 12 points for him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And there's the drive, and Durant with the block.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Smooth. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
The Nets with a lead. Harden, the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. The 3. Capella with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Doing more work in the painted area, he has really excelled inside.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Durant, the pass to Aldridge. Harris outside. Back to Aldridge. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Aldridge is too strong to let a little bit of contact bother him. I actually think he likes those tough shots.
Here's Smooth. 16 points for him. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Durant, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Smooth, driving to the basket, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Harden, a top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Brooklyn. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So the Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Harden with a bucket.
It doesn't really matter if you body hard enough. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Here's Smooth on the take, and he jams it home with authority.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Harden. 6 points for him. Durant, no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
They get it back. Tries again, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter, and the Nets also making a change. Millsap's checked in. Harden finds Griffin. Back to Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's gotten his third basket of the night.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're especially for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
Here's Smooth. 25 points in the game. They grab their own miss. It's good. And the Hawks lead by 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Harden. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. Capella with a block.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
From 12 feet. Good on the jump shot. And now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
You know, that's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Smooth. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. James Harden picks one up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, you know, right from the start is penetrating and scoring.
John Collins out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Smooth in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Durant with the bucket.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He ended up with 44 points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play. For sure.
Yeah. I sent you, that's why I sent you that much money. I said, I'm gonna send you money and you can get the crap and get some gas. I said that before you even asked me for some money. That's why I was wondering why you asked me about Cashapp. Yeah, that's the only reason why I was telling you to go get it, because you was going to be with Jessica. So you could have got it while you was with her. So you in Fairburn now? You said you on what? Good. 20, 25. Yeah.
Sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Harden. The kick to Durant. Takes a three. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist of the night.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
They get the rebound. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Yes. Still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Outside Mills. Pass to Durant. Down low. Here's Harden. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets. Came away with a win.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the 2nd quarter. And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Pass to Smooth. The kick to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one. Good D by Aldridge. Brooklyn has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Smooth. He's got 34. Reddish on the wing. Great D that time from Aldridge. The Nets have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the 2nd. Looking good. Hunter with some nice D. And the Hawks shooting a nice 50% for the game. Fader on the way. Rebound Brooklyn. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Here's Smooth. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside, Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And the Nets, another 3.
He played well in the 1st quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
Here's Smooth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James Harden picks one up. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
So the Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. Harden can't hit.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Right outside. Here's Smooth. Guarded by Durant. Smooth. Here's Collins, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Collins has gotten 4 this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Right against Irving. Harris on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Aldridge. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 3rd assist of the night.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
The drive by Irving. Durant with it. And he banks in the layup. And now a 9-point Nets lead.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding Bob.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Irving, the pass to Durant. That shot, no good. Collins with the defensive effort. Atlanta is shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's Reddish. With the second effort. And Collins lays it up and in. Collins has got 8 points.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
To the middle. And it's Harden. That time on the assist by Irving. And the Nets lead by 7.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Atlanta calls timeout. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. Outside, Williams. Here's Smooth, defended by Harden. Pass to Capella. That shot off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. No one covering. He's got 16.
Man, the confidence Irvin has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Harden, the pass to Durant. We've got 1:28 left in the second period.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
The team is overlooked. At the line for Atlanta, Clint Capella. I count 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Nets. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. On the floor for Brooklyn, Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Bruce Brown is out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Aldridge in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He gets it in there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Harden, he's checked in for Brown.
Number 32. At the line between.
It's both from the stripe. Irving with it. To the inside. Harden. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Young. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Smooth. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute played. Count the basket.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Inside. And Harden with the slam.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Young against Harden. And that one's good. Young's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Down low. Here's Harden. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And you look at Harden's endurance. Able to give 100% night in and night out. And he plays as many minutes as you need.
You know, Grant, watching Harden, he always seems to be in attack mode.
And he's consistent about it too, B.A. A lot of guys are aggressive in spurts. Harden is looking to make a play every moment he's on the floor.
Here's Smooth, defended by Harden. The kick out to Young. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Harden, and the Hawks tack on 2 more.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Here's Irving. He's got 18. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. Durant, pass to Harden, and here's Harris. Clock at 6. And Harris throws it down.
How about that? The flush from Harris. People forget this guy is 6'6", and he's got a little burst and bounce, too.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Young. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Irving against Young. From 15 feet away, and the shot's good. Young's got 10.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Irving, the pass to Durant. Inside, Aldridge, and Aldridge with the slam.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him too.
Capella against Aldridge to the right side. Pass to Smooth. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pass to Durant. And no good. Collins with the defensive effort. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
The Nets have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Now here's Millsap, guarded by Capella. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Smooth. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Pass to Irving. Jacks up a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his 9th assist of the game now. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Young against Irving. Pass to Durant. And that one drops for him. Durant's got 30 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Young against Harden. Collins outside. Here's Smooth. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. The kick out to Young. Beyond the arc. And it's Harris with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Knocks down the triple. And now it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows. But as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
Griffin, he's checked in for... Checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Millsap. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Aldridge. And that one hits the back iron.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
They've got DeAndre Hunter. He's out there with Clint Capella. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with DeLon Wright. And it's Smooth in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Hawks 5. And he gets it to go.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Got it.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Here's Smooth. He's covered by Aldridge. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Harden finds Durant. A little mid-range shot is up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Durant's got 34 points.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Back to Wright. 6 to shoot. Over Irving. And it's right missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Harden. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Hawks have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Smooth shot is good.
His energy is unmatched. And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside Harden. Driving inside. And it's Harden with the big finish.
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Here's Smooth. And got it. Another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here is Irving. Outside Harden. For 3, here's Harris. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Smooth. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He's a perennial MVP candidate every year. James Harden wants to compete for titles at this stage of his journey. That's the mindset he brings to this squad.
Atlanta making some changes here. John Collins checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Young in for Wright. Here's Smooth. Again! What an avalanche! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Irving against Young. Irving, the pass to Harden. And the Nets miss again. The Hawks leading. Outside Young to the paint. Here's Smooth. Harden with the defensive effort. The Nets have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. The 3, here's Harris. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Hey guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout this game?
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A 3-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Irving against Young. Tries a 10-footer. And Young pulls it down. And floor spacers like Harris continue to be the NBA's hottest commodity.
BA, in the day and age that we're in as far as the NBA goes, great value for floor spacers. And Harris's contract, $75 million over 4 years, talks about what you just said, how valuable and in demand guys like Harris are.
Outside Harden. The kick to Durant. The 3 is up. Atlanta with a rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Into the lane.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Nash was going over with his team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Here's Harden. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum.
has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Smooth shot is good.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Aldridge. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Here's Smooth. The shot's good. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Harden, the pass to Durant. Unloads from 13. Count it. Durant's got 36 points.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Hunter can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Harden, the pass to Aldridge. Now Harden. And it's Harden with the big finish.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Young on the attack, and he gets the bucket. Young's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Harris passes to Aldridge. Banked it in off the glass.
You know, sometimes overwhelming presence. Aldridge is a handful to deal with because of his height, strength, and length.
Pass to Smooth. Here's Capella. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 10. Outside Harden. To the inside. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And he's good on the second. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Irving. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Over to the left wing. Pass to Smooth. Now here's Capella. Outside Hunter. 5 on the clock. And Durant with the block. Here's Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Young inside. He's guarded by Irving. Young with the bucket. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And that one's good by Durant.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
Young against Harden. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been... It's short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Baseline try. Again, the net score.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
With the drive, here's Smooth. And Aldridge with the block.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Brooklyn has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Durant inside. Collins there. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Smooth. Pounded by Harris. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Durant, no good. Capella in the high post. Back to Young. And it's blocked by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jalo Joko. The volcano out of Iceland will conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus a little smelt it like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, you need land from to represent them. Gold is up, urging on, trading our change for cash, splurging on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. And thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Vocals spill over like the rolling hills in Dover or the Gulf War disaster for virgin after. Depends on your status or your stature, whether you benefit from the prior or the latter. Get the fatter check split. How much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell it half price seafood. Prices like a real nice. Who can knock the most birds out the sky and then spread a lie? Say you know why. Bet. Get the machine. Blame it on the fireworks. Clean up. Y'all know where to send the wire jerks. Black teeth still snack on sweets and get stacks with the creep on week. They used to sell CDs. Now they got fake. Buyer beware, had to tell us one liar, sire, be fair. At least I'm tired hair from the chair while I'm here. I hate play Lumina, JJ for governor.
You can live on your mask. I don't mind. I like you as you are.
Pocket watch, and when he pocket watch, I'm pulling up my pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my ride to stop it. I'm getting like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop. Baby, I'm heading in tack. I run up again and I'm pocket watch, and when he pocket watch, I'm pulling up the pocket rocket. Hey, but tell my ride to stop it. I'm getting like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm pop. Baby, I'm heading in tack. I don't pop no. Charge on my shirt. We gon' make it work. Diamonds on me twerk. Bet I got that like I'm Kurt. Come and get your girl. She be tryna flirt. So I tell that wait, whoa. And she like it don't matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. I'm like, hey, I know it's okay. She like baby rings. Put it to your face, better pull it to your place. For the words, you that open like a case. Back in the line, I'ma go run on that be like. I got my something, it's all I'm in it. Jewelry is something. Extra my body ain't taking my pay. I'm getting money, I'm ready to check. Y'all know myself, I ain't doing no hacks. Baby, this a two-dose, swerving like a meat. She know I love her than me. She think I'm a geek. My man says she proud of me. She see me on TV. Wait, whoa, hey, no, hey, oh, yeah, but you even matter. Ever since that getting money, getting fatter. Call me Fat Joe, lean back with the platter. When I pull up to the spot, everybody started static. Had that money automatic. Had that one static. No, I don't do no average. Tell my ride to stop it. I'm getting me like rock. Throw that boy like a wallet. I'm getting this money, I'm popping. I'm headed in tack.
So bad. I keep on saying I want no trade. I want to be here. And then Trey bumped into him in the hallway. And I said, good game. And he kept walking with him.
And forward, 6'7", number 12, DeAndre Hunter. At forward, 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At center, 16,
Broadcasting line and nothing.
Well, Kevin, thank you.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. And the wings, Green and Tate. The pairing up front, Tice and Wood. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. For the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Smooth out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Now, here's Hunter, following the miss by John Wall. Kicks it to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Tate with the rebound. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Grizzlies of Memphis. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Green. Unable to get that one. Collins with some nice D. Young passes to Smooth. Hawks passing it around. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now here's Wall. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Wood. Collins against Wall. Collins with some nice D. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Green after the made shot from John Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And great to see Wall with a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you, set around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Wall against Young. And Wall kicks to Green. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in the offense.
Young passes to Capella to the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Nice to see him, Capella, find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Outside, Wall. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Wall. Tice kicks to Wall. Outside, Green. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way and finished off by Collins.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Wall, and the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 8-point game. Wall looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tate.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Driving the lane. Hits. Got that one from Smooth. 8 points for Smooth.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Young against Wall. Here's Wood. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Watch how Wood uses his body. Pushing past the contact and to the shot.
Young against Green. And Young, here we go. Green with the block. And here's Wall. There's the pass to Tice. On the wing, Green. Get the shot. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Smooth. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I wouldn't put the plate down.
And he slams that one down. Rockets trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the paint. A nice shot by Wall.
And sometimes it seems Wall prefers to finish through contact.
Pass to Smooth. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Wall. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Wood in the post. Young's there. Good on the shot. Wood's got his second bucket of the night.
And undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
Here's Smooth. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Collins, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young against Wall. Puts it up from 12. The shot, no good.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him to tough shots.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Smooth. 14 points for him. In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Smooth. It's rebounded by Tice. Rockets trail by 13. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Hunter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Tate finds Wall. To end the run. The shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
So for the Hawks, Molinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Hunter. Porter looking it over. Pass to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Both free throws good from Smooth. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 19. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his... And just over 3.5 minutes play here in the second quarter. Wall against Wright. Wall passes to Wood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Free throw good, Wood. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
It's Reddish and Hunter teaming up at the forward spots. DeJuan Wright is out there with Smooth, and it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Smooth in the last game against the Nets had a huge game. He scored an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Here's Smooth. And again, it's Atlanta.
At the line, I mean, he does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Rockets trail by 16. Outside, Green. Passes it to Tice. Now, here's Tate. They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. Tice. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run, regardless of different positions.
Houston moving the ball around and finished off by Wood.
It's hard to cover Wood. Even when you rough him up, he can still score.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Grizzlies. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target. Atlanta leading by 16. Here's Smooth.
He knows the choreography every time.
He's got 22. Capella trying to free himself up. He can't get it to go. Wall with some nice D. Houston's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Outside, Green. And another shot. Rebound, Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
If you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Floats it up for Wood. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. I mean, perfectly timed leap to throw down the dunk.
And there's the try. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. On the wing, Green. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Green's got 5.
That was just a great setup by Wall. I mean, he used his vision, found the open man.
Here's Smooth. Yep, it counts. And the Hawks lead by 17.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting this year.
And Wall kicks to Green. Over to the wing. The pass to Wall. Wood trying to free himself up. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Hunter, the pass to Smooth. Shoots from the elbow. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Tice. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Great move by Tice. Look, I mean, he's challenged every night, usually by bigger 4s and 5s, but he holds his own.
Smooth. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Green kicks to Wall. And the 3 ball is good. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's big. Whenever Wall is hitting the 3, it makes everything easier for his team.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Green. Here's Hunter, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one goes on Wood. Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Kevin Herter, he is checked in for Atlanta.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Here's Wall. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Here's Smooth. Hits from the high post. Smooth's got 28 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Swiped it away. Puts it up from 15, and he hits the jumper for 2. Smooth's got 30.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. He's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Down low, deflects the pass, and so Houston again turning it over.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. That's a possession waste.
Atlanta making some changes. John Collins comes in for Clint Capella, and Trey Young subbed in for DeLon Wright. Here's Smooth. Basket counts. That's now 32 points for Smooth.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to Green. Outside Wall. Clock at 6. With the drive, will it go? And the layup is good. Wall's got 11 points.
We love seeing this creativity. I mean, as well as Wall being tenacious, taking it inside with force.
Wall against Young. Passes it to Smooth. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Pass to Tate. Wood against Collins. Here's Green, and he makes good on the layup. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man, drops it.
Bounce pass Young. Inside. Here's Smooth. Tries yet again. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smooth's got 36.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
It's all clicking for him right now. I mean, they got to body him up better than that.
Houston moving it around. Now the pass to Wood. And here is Tate. To the middle. Here's Tice. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. And so it's Atlanta controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Checking out the group for Stephen Silas to start the second half. The forwards for them, Tate and Tice. The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. And it's Wood in at the center position. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
14 foul.
Wood kicks to Tate. Four on the shot clock. Right side, Wall over Young. Wall, no one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hey, Chris, at this point in Wall's career, what are you seeing from him in terms of his mindset?
I said, Kevin, you don't get recognition as point guard if you don't win.
That's the second.
He's all about team success right now. Looking for that elusive shot.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
The 3, rebounded by the Hawks. Cabela's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Outside, Green. Green draws the double. Back to Wall. Pass to Tate. Here's Green. Tice with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And there it is for him.
So many ways for Wood to score. He can beat you back to the basket facing up. He can go around you, or he can just...
Young pass to Smooth. In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Smooth, covered by Wall.
Wood with the point. Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over the shot.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
To the paint. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
To the inside. Here's Smooth. Acton coming off the assist from Young. 38 points for Smooth.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency. Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Young's shot is off. And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
He's still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time. And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
But this shows Wall's leadership. One of the top assist guys in the league year after year after year.
Here's Smooth, defended by Tice. No good from Smooth. Rockets trail by 20, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Green. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Nice D from Wall.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Passes it to Green. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Young against Wall. Down low. Capella. Can't connect from short range. Rockets trail by 18. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defensive anticipation there to stop it. Oh, Hunter in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. From deep, Green. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Smooth. The Hawks again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
To the paint, here's Woods, and finished off by Wood.
And you see rolling out of the screen. Wood is a fluid athlete for a guy inside.
Here's Smooth, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. A trend that they'd like to reverse.
For the
Rocket substitution.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. To the middle, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And every year, Capella seems to up his scoring. Looking hungry, he wants to shoulder more of the offensive load.
DeAndre Hunter out there with Clint Capella. And it's Young. Then there's Smooth. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Wall kicks to Wood. To the inside. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Offensive rebound. Here's Smooth. Second shot opportunity. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, this is what Capella does. An active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Green slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's stolen by Green. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
You see that right there? That's the intelligence of Wall. He knows where to run and when a fast break opportunity presents itself.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Green. Pass to Hunter. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
But he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Off target with his 3. The Hawks leading by 22. To the right side. Here's Smooth. Molina. And that's going to be a travel. You always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Collins comes in for O'Connor. And Hunter subbed in for Cameron Reddish.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Here's Wall. That one doesn't drop. Good defensive work there by Young. The Hawks leading by 22. Here's Smooth. Green with the block. And the turnover again by Atlanta. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And rebounds again. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Here's Young. It's rebounded by Houston. Inside. And there's Green on the assist from Wall. And now it's up to 25 points for Jalen Green. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Young looking around. And the shot goes in from Smooth. Smooth's got 42 in the game.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
Green, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Smooth passes to Capella. Good on the bucket. Capella's got 17 now, just in the second half.
That is a great finish. Capella has a man draped all over him and still finds a way to get the ball in the bucket.
Collins against Wall. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Smooth, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Wall against Young. Wall up top. Good work defensively by Capella.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And finished off by Wood.
The D must push Wood further away. I mean, once he's close to the basket, let's stop him.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. That was something else. Gracious.
We all know Wall loves putting on a show. He has some ridiculous dunks up his sleeve.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Green. And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Wall against Hunter. There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. They grab their own miss. Here's Smooth. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in. Smooth's got 53.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
To the inside, Tice. No good on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. To the middle, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Well, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
To the paint, here's Wood, and finished off by Wood.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Stripped away. Here's Smooth, guarded by Green. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Wood finds Tate. Back to Wood. No good. Collins with some nice D. Here's Smooth, guarded by Green. He made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
The chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being the leader of the team, that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did, but they all made me.
It's rebounded by Tice. Houston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
That's his second personal foul. Team second. Shooting for Houston, Jalen Green. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Green, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
absolutely tremendous job defensively, MP. Hey, walk me through your performance on that end.
Look, everything starts on the defensive end for us. Good defense leads to good offense, and that's never more true than after a turnover when we can get out there and transition. Now look, so the more pressure I apply, the more turnovers I generate, the more easy buckets we get as a team. It's a beautiful thing, John.
Absolutely, MP. Hey, thanks for your time.
Melted by green, greed, needs, pride, affliction, negative intention, building million, billion, trillion, Franklin and Jackson, transaction, distract, attract them, adding, fast as flashes, ashes, ashes, how you let a dollar cover up your honor, where you gonna turn when the bank burn to the bottom, when we gonna learn, we don't gotta yearn for the comma, ain't you ever heard, more money, more melodrama, 99 problems involving my wallet, still tell my dogs when I'm on, then I got them. Never been dishonest, it's heavy on my conscience, but when you make a profit, I promise they fall. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, ooh, wet, sweat, sweat, ooh, it get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case it get wet. Ooh, slip and slide out of last year. Facing my ocean of fears. Trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear. When it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a go. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat, sweat. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. Wet, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop, break a sweat. Break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat. Break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I don't stop it. 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 I don't stop. I don't stop it. 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 I don't stop it.
Oh, this what we doing? I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you thought? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer. This is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me down, why would I let up? Can't trust these frilly, nah, it's a setup. Man, I can't trust these pretty forever. Yeah. My heart told me love, get you together. Yeah. And when you take a couple L's, you gon' win forever. Give up, I'll never. I don't give a what you did first, I probably did it better. 6 years independent winning, will it end? Never. I'm a living legend, even when I'ma live forever. I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. Yeah, I'm God's gift, but that bar, I'm the big devil. I'm the big demon. Can't trick me if she a gold digger, I'm the big shovel. She the big. I like a with a thick bank and a thick schedule. Yeah, and I'm the that ain't changed, just a different level. Yeah, I'm one word with 10 letters, successful. One word with 10 letters, successful. And I'm top 10, and if you think otherwise, I got it locked and I'm locked in. I'm cut different, I am not them. Life and we tied in. They got me and I got them. They say I'ma go to for all of this sinning. Well, let me then. It's time out for you when I put the time in. No handouts, I put the grind in. Got in my bag and I got rich when I climbed in. They clock out when I clock in. Cause I'm the big spitter. Only competition I would probably have is what? It's a twin sister.
I heard he been dissing on the squad. Be precautious when the sweet. I want that brand new Bentley with the red seats. My pops was there for me, so I be a deadbeat. When you said you love me, girl, you scared me. I'm faking smiles, I'm hurting, so I can't let my fans see. They hear me talking, but